we'll do this astrology class first, I suppose.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
It looks more like I'm the teacher or something. Like I'm dressed completely differently than everybody else.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Okay.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Who? Oh god, not this dude. No, not this guy.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
It looks like a bunch of tiny Minecraft pixels.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
That was a terrible class. We literally showed up, focused
Hello.
the telescope.
I
and
don't
then-
believe we've met officially. I'm Amit.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
No, not me either. What the hell just happened there for a second? The entire screen flashed.
Our meat thinks he knows everything.
Oh god, not
Even
this
told me he
mode.
can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
Shut up, dude. Your voice grates at my head. I can feel a migraine coming along. What do you want,
Perfect
dude?
night for... Oh, hello again.
What do you want?
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
How exciting.
Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there.
I really don't
promise.
I really don't wanna. This sounds incredibly boring.
All right, I suppose I can go with you.
Someone kill me now. I seek the sweet embrace of death.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Don't call me
Happy
that.
to be here.
Why don't you lead the way?
We're right next to the
If you're
Quidditch.
sure.
We're right next to the Quidditch. Goddamn Cravenclaws, man. We're right next to the Quidditch field, for Christ's sake. We're basically still on Hogwarts grounds, and this guy's like, "Oh my god, it's scary." Shut
A
up.
little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Why would it be tidy, you dumbass? Is he gonna comment about the spiderweb?
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Emmett.
Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
I'm allergic to cringe. I'm allergic.
Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Please don't.
Whatever you say, Emmett.
Of all my classes at Hogwarts so far, that is easily the one that I do not find overly interesting at all. Natty is the charms girl. She wants me to meet her at the castle. Or a castle, apparently. A castle all the way over there, evidently. That's fine. Sure, we'll go do that.
Psst, over here.
Yo!
Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to.
Okay.
I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet. But I know I can trust you, Natty.
I can?
Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found
Why?
at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgott's?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. The portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
telling
her-
Okay, I'm telling
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to take in.
It is.
And
And I
completely
will have
unnecessary
more
in itself.
questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can I just point out, and this is largely my fault because I've taken Sebastian with me whenever I have had the opportunity to do anything. I've just taken Sebastian because he's Slytherin and I'm Slytherin. I don't feel like I'm friends with this Natty girl. Like, we've barely spent any time together at all, really. Like, there's nothing. We haven't really done anything. I barely know anything about them. But here we are, like, I know I can trust you. Do we? It just feels like the game wants me to think that we're best buddies, but I don't get why we're best buddies. But
I'll help you
okay.
find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here, after all.
Sebastian, you know, has the family, has the connection to Gaunt, has the connection to, like, the hidden stuff and the dark magic and stuff, and he has his sister that's cursed and all that kind of stuff. Gaunt's connected to the professor, and he's got all this backstory and shit. What the hell is Natty's backstory? Or am I going to learn that now, I guess? Okay, but I don't feel like I'm friends with this girl. I do not feel like I'm friends with this girl, but the game wants me to believe that I am. There we go. That did a thing.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside.
Maybe.
We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Why you sound so out of breath?
Yeah, restrain the beast.
It's a hippogriff! Save the hippogriff! No!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
It's Poppy's. It's Poppy's griffin. We'll save the griffin! Charge!
Very well. No,
Attack!
I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof.
I imagine there is a very
Somewhere.
long and convoluted way to get up there, yes.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Probably not.
Leviosa!
Whee! Natty is in trouble, but we must loot. Priorities, people. Priorities. Don't worry, their weakness is stairs. Oh, that guy's weakness, apparently. No. That guy's weakness is still
Rookwoods don't
stairs.
go down.
Incendio! Fringo!
You will not survive this fight. That's nothing.
Incendio!
Ready? Just because you pissed me off.
Whee!
Oh, hello.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Lovely. You were saying, buddy?
You after the cold and snip, Yoso! You like games, do ya?
He just fell to his death, dude. That was sad. You're going home in a box, and then whee! Nope, I barrel rolled onto the roof.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry.
That's one way to do it. Did that just cast that effing the killing curse at me, by the way?
Whoa!
I want one of
There's
these.
the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I want one of these. Screw brooms. This is how you travel in style, people.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
Where's the Kraken?
This is amazing!
Yeah, I can do that thing where I like...
It's incredible, isn't it?
Now this is admittedly pretty cool. Like... I want one of these! These things are cool. Like, I want one. Give me one.
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Sure
Were
you
you
did.
able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
So we're keeping the hippogriff, right? We're keeping you, right? Yeah. You're mine now.
Yes.
I love it. I love everything
I
about
have
it.
learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
There you go. Now this is how Slytherin travels in style. There you go. I'm happy about that. That's pretty fucking awesome. That's pretty awesome. It is mine. This is my chicken. My chicken now. There you go. I have like a bunch of other stuff to do now. Shadows of the Bloodline, arguing in the Great Hall. Ah, Sebastian and Ominous have been arguing in the Great Hall.
Anything to do with the Dark Art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
I'm curious.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Yeah, that's the torture one.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse, also known as the Torture Curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
He had no choice.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the Scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Okay, lads, we finally have a reason to actually go into the Slytherin cover room. This basically never happens.
You're here. Brilliant.
Yeah, I was just sleeping on this floor.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
I think the Gaunts also knew where the Chamber of
this way.
Secrets is, but I could be mistaken. Because I know there was some family of wizards that were
Keep
like
an
the
eye
keepers
out.
of the
Never know who's
Chamber's
watching.
location secrets.
Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Don't worry, Swallows, I'm basically a god. It's,
There he is. Good luck.
I have a way with people, it's fine. Listen up, Gaunt! Don't make me burn you alive, boy.
Confringo!
Yes, I will convince him with fire.
What are you doing here?
Can you have a little chat, Gaunt? Yeah.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this Scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I understand your caution, but, like, it sounds like Aunt wanted to redeem Slytherin a little bit.
That is a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Okay.
Sebastian, over here.
I'll get Sebastian. You keep an eye out.
These
Never
braziers
mind.
grant access to the Scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
See, this is what I like. This is 3 Slytherins trying to find a secret underground location and discover ancient dark crap. Like, this is what I wanted from my Harry Potter experience. Like, skulking around in the dungeons with 3 Slytherins just
Revelio may help.
talking shit.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
You mean the 3 braziers?
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
You mean the 3 braziers that are right in here?
Fringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine, lads. I'll go first.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
His name
No
is
comment.
Ominous.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
I hate the fact that the tab button is also where everything else is. It's incredibly irritating.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Oh yeah, the gaunts. The gaunts are all parcel tongues. Or was that just the hissing and we can't actually hear the words? Because I know the gaunts are all parcel tongues. I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructed. When I reach the Scriptorium, I will find the evidence that there is more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I have written to my brother. He now knows that I have accursed the corridor's entrance. No straight path to reach the Scriptorium. It's a maze and more challenges to solve. I hope my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
Danger is my middle name, Anonymous. My name is Chits Danger Proban. Chits Danger Proban.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Not at all. If anything, teach me how to do this.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Revelio.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came
Incendio.
from is closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Well, if I get attacked, swallows, guard my ass.
Confringo.
Slytherin lock.
Dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Ah!
Doesn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Evidently not. It's like a zigzaggy thing and then a... whatever the hell that is. A cat or something? There we go.
Catching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon look to we become more I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. We've got more
Revelio.
to solve ahead.
Lumos.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Alright, the moon up top and then a squiggly line underneath. There you go.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Thank you, Gaunt. I like this.
Confringo!
I failed the dial, and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent. We must find a way for offense's sake. We should require children to conform to the... We should not require children to conform to old traditions. Must have proof there is more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos.
I'm guessing... it's the symbols over this side. Aha!
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the Scriptorium.
Lumos.
Is it the basilisk from the Chamber of Secrets talking to him, or like another separate fifth snake?
I spotted something ahead. Looks
Revelio.
troubling.
This whole place is troubling,
Lumos.
but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
They didn't drop the...
The gate! I
Yep.
think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Crucio. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invited him here. Now, if he looks for me alone, it'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah, well, one of us is going to have to cast Crucio on the other ones.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Very well.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish
I
we
mean-
had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
I mean, like, it's not like Crucio's the killing curse. It's just going to hurt like a bitch, right?
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
I don't think there is no other solution.
If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I don't want to learn the curse. I do definitely want to learn the curse, but the question is, do we cast it on myself or do I cast it on Sebastian? I feel like the noble house of Proban can take a little pain. Whereas Sebastian swallows as a weak-willed little squishy Slytherin, I am God, basically, so...
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
I can take it. I can take it. She looks really happy about this. Alright, give me your best shot. Give me your best shot. Bring it on. Bring it on. You ain't got the balls, swallows.
Are you alright?
Are you alright?
Ow.
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared to hope that Godric's faults were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of students needed to be exceptional. But he has fallen to prey to a ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his faults on the matter. Faults he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridor full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with a heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my view. A descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others here so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
It's all fine. It's just a little pain. I know women that would love that kind of ability to you.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
I think we just left them in there.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
So about the other unforgivable curses. No, we're just leaving it there. Okay, but I want to learn the other ones.